I've always wondered why a tiny peanut could send someone to the hospital. It's bizarre, right? But what if I told you that the real reason behind your allergies is an evolutionary plot twist? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into a world where our immune system is like a bored superhero looking for imaginary villains to fight. And trust me, this story is wilder than you might think. So, what exactly are allergies? They're like your body overreacting to harmless stuff. You know, like dust, pollen, or even that shrimp you've eaten 1,000 times before. It's as if your immune system suddenly decided to flip the table on these innocent bystanders. But here's the kicker. Allergies can develop out of nowhere even later in life. One day you're enjoying shellfish, and the next, you're in an ambulance. How bizarre is that? But why does this happen? Well, it turns out our immune system, which is supposed to be our body's defense army, sometimes goes a bit overzealous. It's like having a guard dog that barks at its own shadow. The question is, why did our bodies evolve to be so jumpy? And that's where things get really interesting. Now you might be thinking, what's the connection between allergies and worms? Well, strap in because we're about to take a trip back in time. For millions of years, our ancestors were locked in a constant battle with parasitic worms. These weren't your garden variety earthworms, but nasty invaders that set up shop in our bodies. Ew, right? To fight these worm invaders, our immune system had to evolve some serious firepower. It developed a special team of cellular commandos, IgE antibodies, mast cells, and others, designed to wage war on these parasites. These cells were like tiny bombs, ready to explode at the first sign of a worm invasion. Pretty intense stuff for something you can't even see. Fast forward to modern times and suddenly, we've cleaned up our act, like literally. With better hygiene and sanitation, we've mostly kicked those worms to the curb. But here's the plot twist. Our immune system didn't get the memo. It's still geared up for a worm fight that's not coming. So what happens when you have a powerful defense system with no enemy to fight? It gets bored and starts picking fights with harmless things. That shrimp you're allergic to? Your immune system thinks it's a worm in disguise. Those pollen grains making you sneeze? Yep, your body's treating them like invading parasites. It's like your immune system is going through an identity crisis, desperately searching for a purpose. Now here's where things get really fascinating. As we've gotten cleaner and more civilized, allergies have skyrocketed. It's like we've traded one problem for another. But why do some people get allergies while others don't? Well, that's still a bit of a mystery. It could be genetics, changes in our gut microbiome, increased pollution, or a combo of all these factors. The rise of allergies is like a side effect of our progress. We've solved one health crisis only to create another. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. Scientists are working hard to crack the allergy code. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be able to tell our immune systems to chill out and stop overreacting to every little thing. Wouldn't that be something? And that's the bizarre world of allergies explained. Our immune system, once a fierce warrior against real threats, is now tilting at windmills, fighting imaginary monsters. But hey, that's evolution for you. Sometimes the solutions of yesterday become the problems of today. As we continue to unravel this mystery, who knows what other surprises our bodies might have in store for us. It's a wild ride, and we're just getting started.